Hello friends, this is Raj Sathi from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 6, 2021. Let's look at stock market action today and see what stocks we can buy tomorrow. So with that, let's jump in. Today we had a great market and we had an up rally today. We had all the major averages went up as you can see here. Nice candle up in S&P 500 and Nasdaq as well as Dow Jones Industrial Average, a big green candle here, and Russell is also nice. So with that, Nasdaq is a little bit weaker as you can see here compared to other indices. There are still good bargains within the Nasdaq here. So with that, let's jump in and look at the bond market here and see what the action in the bond market. As you can see here, bonds had a little bit down day. That's helping the stock market. As you see here, even the futures are down in the bond market. And as you look through here, with the interest rates are inching higher. This is not a great news for stock market. We will watch this carefully. And crude oil is up today and it's trying to take on its 200-day moving average, trying to use it as a support level and try to bounce higher. And as you look through here, gold is a little bit weak here. There are some great gold stocks we could buy at these levels and accumulate slowly. So with that, let's jump in and look at few stocks and go from there. Let's start with the big cap names here. As you look through here, we have Apple. Apple is a great stock, as you all know. It's doing nicely here. This huge $2.5 trillion or so market cap here, still going higher. RSI 66 on the balance volume is going up here. I would be waiting a little bit for a pullback here and then buy Apple. And then we got Microsoft here. Microsoft is a great stock, and right now Microsoft is a better buy. As you can see here, RSI is just 46 here. It's sold off a little bit. I would be initiating a small position in Microsoft here. As you see here, on the balance volume is trying to go higher at this point. That tells you there are more buyers than sellers. I'll be buying Microsoft slowly here and accumulating. And Amazon.com is a great stock here. Look the pattern here, up, down, up, down, up. Right now it's down, trying to go higher. Amazon is a great buy at these levels here. On the balance volume is trying to inch higher. That's a good news here. It's a great buy. And then you got Facebook or Meta. As you can see here, Facebook is down for like a big time here. It's a great buy. I think it's good to buy here. On the balance volume is also trying to go higher. This is a good one to buy at these levels here, given RSI is very low. Keep watching the IV percentile. Because of increased volatility in stock market, we have high IV percentile in most of these names. That's why it's not good to buy call option at these levels. Instead, if you want to buy the stock, you could consider selling put option or put spread beneath the stock price here. So with that, let's look at a couple more names and go from there. So let's look at a few more stocks here. As you look through here, Google, which is a big cap name, as you know, right now RSI is 46. Google is also a good buy here. You could buy at these levels here, given on the balance volume is trying to go higher. RSI is a little bit low. And then you got Netflix here. Netflix is a great stock. As you can see here, RSI is 37. Stock is sold off, as you can see here. It's below its 100-day moving average. Trying to have a small bounce here. I would be a buyer of Netflix at these levels here. It's a great stock. Good to buy it on this pullback here. And then you got Nvidia. Nvidia is still super hot, as you can see here. RSI is 51. Actually, it's getting to my level here. If the RSI hits 50, I'll be slowly starting to buy Nvidia here and go from there. Right now, it's pulling back nicely. It might touch 100-day moving average soon. On the balance, volume is going lower. That tells you there are more sellers than buyers. So I think it's this might come down a little bit and give us a buying opportunity as we go forward. And then you got AMD. AMD is also following the similar pattern as its big sibling here, Nvidia. It's also trying to hit its 100-day moving average. I think this is also a great buy here. They have legendary CEO Lisa Su. and she's doing a great job here. I think it's a good one to buy, given it's a little bit weak here. RSI is 45, and we look at a few more here and go from there. All right, so now we got J&J here, healthcare names, as you can see here. J&J has been down for most part. Now it's trying to go higher. So right now RSI is 54. I think I would wait a little bit for a pullback here. We had a nice pullback in J&J. Right now it's going to trying to go higher here. I would wait for a little pullback here. If you want, if you don't have this stock, it's okay to have a small buy a small position here. Given stock is trying to go higher with on the balance volume ticking higher here, that tells you there are more buyers than sellers. And then you got AbbVie. AbbVie is a great stock, but right now it's super hot here. Look, RSI is 67. That tells you it's super hot. I would wait for a little pullback in AbbVie. On the other hand, Lilly is okay here. RSI is just 38. Lilly is a great buy here at these levels. As you can see here, it's nicely pulled back here. It's below 100-day moving average. On the balance volume is going higher. I would be a buyer of Lilly at these levels here. And then you got UNH, United Health, a big insurance company. Right now it's super hot. I would wait for a little pullback and go from there. As usual, keep watching the IV percentile here. Very high IV percentile means you could sell some put options or put credit spread here and make some money that way. And let's look at few more names and go from there. All right. Now we are talking about home and retailers type stocks here, and restaurant chain here, McDonald's. As you can see here, both Home Depot and Lowe's are super hot here. I will wait for a little pullback here. Then we got TJX here. TJX is also hot at this time. RSI is 59. I would wait for a pullback, as well as here we got McDonald's also super hot. I think it's good to wait for a little pullback in these names. And we'll look at a few more here. All right, now we are going into financial area here. Top two are the big institutions here. JP Morgan right now RSI is 42. As you can see here, stock is a little bit lower with the interest rates also a little bit low, and just trying to RSI, the on the balance volume is trying to go higher here. At these levels, it's good to initiate a buy position in JP Morgan. And similar story in Goldman Sachs here. Goldman Sachs is also sold off pretty much here. RSI is very low here. I would be a buyer of Goldman Sachs also at these levels. And then we got here a little bit sad story. Great fintech names like Square as well as PayPal down to earth here. At these levels, I would be a buyer in both these stocks here. Both are great names here. So it's slowly good to start accumulating this name and go from there. And we look at a few more here. All right, so we got EV stocks here. We got Tesla. Tesla is coming down nicely here. RSI is 43. I think it's a great buy at these levels here. Stock is trying to bounce off of its 100-day moving average here. It's a good one to buy Tesla at these levels. And then you got Chinese Tesla here, NIO. It's completely sold off here. RSI is 30 here and stock price is 32. NIO always gives a nice bounce back. At these levels, it's good to buy NIO and accumulate slowly. This always comes back nicely. Right now, it's completely sold off. Good to initiate a buy position here. Um, Lucid, after jumping super hot, super high, now it's coming down. As you can see here, it's touching its 100-day moving average. At these levels, it's okay to buy some Lucid and go from there. It's just $44 stock. Right now, it's touching its 100-day moving average. Good to buy now. And then you got Fisker. Fisker is also a good stock here. It's also coming down pretty hard. RSI is 42. At these levels, it's good to buy some Fisker also. And we look at a few more. All right. Now we got fintech names here. We got Stoneco. Stoneco is not catching a bottom, as you can see here. coming down, down, down slowly. I'm slowly buying and accumulating some of Stoneco here. It's a great Brazilian play. It might take some time, but long term, it's going to be a good one. And then you got PaySafe here. PaySafe, after dropping a lot, now it's trying to stabilize. As you can see here, PaySafe went higher today by 18 cents. I think probably bottom maybe here right now. It might slowly start going higher from here. And then you got PAGS here. PAGS also same story. After dropping big time, it's showing some uptick here, up by $1.31. I think it's a good one to slowly accumulate at your position. And then you got Encino, one of the great fintech play here. Bank operating system down big time. RSI 3032 here. It's a great stock to buy at these levels. And let's look at a few more. All right, so now we are looking at some of these cloud names here. As you can see here, Docusign, after dropping big time on Friday around 42%, it's showing some life here. It's going up by $8. That's a good sign here. I think many of you picked up some stock on Friday. That's a gutsy call. I think it's a great one to slowly buy and accumulate. I think DocuSign is going to be okay. There is always a need for document signing, and this company is trying to get into all these agreement management type solutions here. I think these guys will survive. Market overreacted on DocuSign here. I think they will do well. And then you got Twilio here. Twilio, after dropping big time here, it's trying to do a small bounce here. At these levels, some of these cloud names are attractive. I would be a buyer of Twilio at these levels and go from there. And then you got CRM, Mark Benioff's company. They're into all these relationship management and Salesforce type applications here. As you can see here, this also fell down pretty hard. Now it's trying to bounce. At these levels, CRM is a great play here. They got the legendary CEO Mark Benioff and the co-CEO. I think they will do a great job here. Very good buying opportunity. And same story with Snowflake here. Snowflake went higher after quarterly earnings but came back nicely. Right now it's trying to see where to go. Just below 50-day moving average here. I would be a buyer in Snowflake. This is going to be a great stock going forward. They are expanding into all these multinational and big companies. I think they will do very well with their data and artificial intelligence type solutions here. And we look at a few more. All right, now we are turning our attention to more cloud names here. We got Asana, one of my favorite stock here. It's founded by Facebook co-founder, as many of you know. Stock came down pretty hard below its 200-day moving average. Right now, chart is ugly. I would be a buyer of this stock. Also, it's a great stock. You'll have a nice profit as you go forward here. And you got Pinterest, again a social media name. After dropping big time here, it had a small bounce. It's great to accumulate some Pinterest at these levels. If you don't already have the stock here, look, price is $37. I think at this price it's a steal. And then you got Palantir Technologies, again a great stock here, down to earth right now, very low RSI. This company has got multi-year type contracts going, predictable revenue. I think it's a great buy here. And then you got Twitter. Twitter is also a great buy here. Look, price is very low here, $44. Had a good bounce here, even up here. Twitter is a great buy. And we look at one or two more here. All right, then you got crypto here. Got Marathon Digital. Look, it's down big time. It's a great buy. RSI is 37. Crypto had a lot of big problem over the weekend. It dropped big time. Right now, it's trying to bounce here. It's a great buy in Marathon, as well as Riot Blockchain. It's also trying to bounce here after big drop. Great buy here. And BT is a good buy. Keep watching BT and Marathon on the balance volumes inching up here. That tells you there are more buyers than sellers. And finally, we got Coinbase. Coinbase is a bigger company, and after big drop here, it's also trying to go higher. I think it's a good one to slowly buy and accumulate. With that, let's look at one more here and go from there. All right, we got some of these cyber security names here. We got CrowdStrike, one of my favorite stock here. Even today, CrowdStrike went down. It's a great stock to buy. Right now it's below its 200-day moving average. It's a steal at these levels. I'll be slowly buying some CrowdStrike and accumulating. And same story with the Cloudflare here. It's again a great stock. Right now it's below its 100-day moving average. I would be a buyer of Cloudflare also here and go from there. And then you got Fortinet here, FTNT. Again, a great name here. Right now, RSI is 34. It's a very, very, very cheap here. It's a rock solid company with the nice financials and quality. I think it's a great stock to buy at these levels. And finally, we got Octa. Octa is again, founded by executive from CRM or Salesforce. Nice up down up down up down pattern. Right now it's completely sold off. It's a great stock to buy at these levels and accumulate. It tried to bounce today, as you can see here. I think it's a good one to buy. And finally, let's look at one more. All right. So now we look at some of these Chinese names here. We got Alibaba. Alibaba had a nice bounce here, $11. I think it's okay to buy Alibaba slowly here, given it's down to earth at this point. I think probably Chinese government will be probably going easy on these stocks here. I think that's why you see a small bounce here. And same story here. We got JD. JD came down big time. Could be good to buy slowly and go from there. And same story. We got Pin DR trying to bounce here, and NetEase, which is again a big cap name here. That's also trying to bounce nicely. As you can see here, Alibaba and NetEase are a little bit stronger, whereas Pin DRDO and JD are a little bit weaker here. So with that, let's jump in, and I think that's pretty much from a stock chart perspective. We'll turn our attention to ETFs and see what the action today. So with that, as you look through here, we got major ETFs. S&P 500 up nicely, up 1.2% today, and QQQ, which is Nasdaq, a little bit not that strong compared to S&P 500 or Dow Jones or Russell. It's up 0.8%. Even EEM, emerging market, also up 0.8, not too much. Whereas we had great day in both Russell 2000 as well as Dow Jones Industrial Average. So now let's go into index and sector and see what's going on. As you look through here, we got index and sectors. I think it's sorted nicely by volume. Stock on the top, ETF on the top has a nice volume. As you scan through, cursory look here, TLT, which is the bond is weaker, as you can see here. And as you scan through here, we got gold, which is also a little bit weaker. So money is really going out of this safer place into stock market, because stocks were completely sold off last week. That's why money is flowing into the stock, and it's going more into industrials and some of those names. Technology is not so great today, as you can see here. We got XLK just 1% higher, XLV healthcare just 0.6% higher, whereas other names like XLF is up nicely. Financials are nice here, energy is good. And as you scan through small cap, Russell 2000 did very nicely. So that's what's going on here. Rotation out of these high growth technology stocks into recovery place. So with that, now what we'll do is we'll look at major trends and see what are the major trends here. Let's look at major trends. As you can scan through here, we got crypto. Crypto is down today also. Both Ethereum and Grayscale, both are down, as you can see here. It's great to buy some Bitcoin stocks that we talked about earlier and accumulate slowly. And as you scan through here, we've got clean energy doing okay. ARC, genomic, which also did well today, and biotechnology is down. So we should look at some good biotechnology stocks here and take advantage of this temporary pullback. Semiconductors also down as we looked at earlier. Both Nvidia, AMD are down today. I think as we look through here, we got blockchain or crypto here down as you can see here, and we got a couple other names here. Cyber security is also down a little bit. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at countries here, what countries are doing well and what countries are not so great here. As you look through here, let's also sort this by volume here so that way you see good volume on the top. All right, as you scan through here, we got United States of America, SPY doing great, nice volume. RSI is 42, you could still buy at these levels here. On the weaker side, Russia is a little bit weak as you can see here. Today market dropped in Russia. RSI is very low here. Could be okay to buy some good quality Russian names here. And as you scan through here, Mexico is also not doing that great here. Down today. And we got India. India, I think it's in a bargain territory right now. It's good to buy some Indian stocks like Wipro, Infosys, Satyam, and so on and so forth. So with that, let's jump in and look at the stock market action and go from there. So from a stock market perspective, we got here all major stocks here. Let's sort this by one day drop here. I think it's already sorted by one day drop as you can see here, and all stocks with volume greater than 1 million are here. So let's see, we got Reta here or Riata. Riata dropped big time today. Let's look, 37% drop today. I think it could be intriguing here. It's got a nice 1 year sales growth here and also nice quarter over quarter sales growth. Gross margin is not there, but look, nice volume here, more than twice the normal volume. I think it could be good to slowly accumulate some Riata here and go from there. And we got few more as you can scan through here. We got BioNTech here. This could be a good stock here as you scan through. RSI is 63, a little hot right now. I would probably wait for a little pullback on this one here. I think this also pulled back nicely today. Maybe it's okay to have a small starting position in BioNTech if you don't have this already. And Moderna also dropped big time as you can see here. Moderna is a bigger, better stock from a RSI perspective. RSI is 52, lower than BioNTech here. Could be a good buy here. And then got few more as you can see here. All these biotech stocks are together here, all down big time. I think at this time it could be okay to buy some biotechs. I think some news about the Omicron may not be as severe. That's why all these biotech names came down. Could be better good to buy some of these names here. Pfizer also came down as you can see here, down 5%. And we got Cassava again down here. And I love Doximity here. Doximity is a great stock here. It's like a LinkedIn for medical professionals, and they can exchange the ideas. I think it's a great one to buy at these levels, given RSI is very, very, very low here. And look, all these biotech stocks are on top here. I would look at some of these names, even Seattle Genetics or CGen here, great one here. RSI is 56, RSI is actually 22. It's a good one to buy at these levels. And then you got a few more here like Guardian Health, BioCryst, one of my favorite here. It's a great one to buy. And we got 10x Genomics again, my favorite here. I like this company. I think it's all great buys. We could slowly buy these and go from there. And next, what we'll do is we have seen biotech is down big time. Let's look at a few great biotech stocks and go from there. So with that, let's go here and sort on these biotech names and take it from there. Got healthcare. Let's look at healthcare in general and then jump into biotech. All right, I think looks like we are already in biotech here or healthcare here. What we'll do is we'll change the filter and go from there. So now let's look at the 1 day drop. Let's say volume greater than 1 million shares traded today. And I think we already have 1 day drop here, huge big 1 day drop. And we'll say we want stocks greater than $10 so that we don't get very cheap stocks here. There we go. Now we are getting a little bit different variety here. Look, Zscaler. It's a cyber security play here, down big time 12% as you can see here. Right now RSI is just 43. This is a high tech, high octane stock as we call it. Could be okay to slowly buy some Zscaler given this huge drop and accumulate a small position here. And then we got a few more here. We got Cloudflare again, great stock here, dropped big time, 7.5%. Good to buy some Cloudflare here. And then got Duolingo, it's a language teaching app here. It also dropped big time here. RSI is very low. I think it's a good one to buy at these levels. And then you got a few more as you can see here. We got Wayfair, a great stock here. Good to buy some Wayfair. Rocket Labs, again, a very low price stock, just $12. And Confluent is one of my favorite here. They got nice application, nice app here to share documents and status reporting. Right now, it's a steal here with with the price $68 here. It's a good one to buy and sock it away. And we got a few more as you can scan through here. MongoDB had a great day today with the quarterly earnings, but stock fell down. RSI is 36. It's a great buy here. I'm sure somebody will buy this company. It's a great company. A lot of people love using MongoDB. And then you got HubSpot, again a great company. Stock is dropping off of late. RSI is 42. This is a great company here. This can really compete effectively with the bigger companies like Salesforce.com. And we've got a few more as you can scan through here. I think great Jack in the Box is buying a different restaurant chain here. It could be a good one to look at and go from there. Now what we'll do is we'll look at a few trends here. We saw crypto is down. Could be good to buy some crypto stocks here. With that, let's turn our attention to crypto here and go from there. So as we can scan through, we got a few crypto names here, all good stocks. What we'll do is we'll look at the low RSI candidates here, and also look at positive gross margin names, and go from there. I think we got some great crypto stocks here. We'll also say we want stocks greater than $10 just to see. Let's say greater than $5 because many of these crypto stocks are low price. All right. So now we are getting some good crypto names here. Look, we got BT, one of the great stock here below $8. That's a great one to play here. Institutions are buying this company here. We got AMD, which is a chip maker. Great stock here, dropped big time. It's a great buy at these levels here. And then you got Riot Blockchain, again a great one here. Dropped big time here, and RSI is pretty low at this time here, just 40 here. And we got Coinbase, again a great name. Square is a good one to buy at these levels here. And then you got stocks like Overstock. It's again very stock goes up and down nicely. Today it's up a little bit. It's a great stocks here. We could look at some of these stocks here and take it from there. Gree here. This used to be this was different company a while ago. We had support.com before. Gree bought support.com. It's today it's up nicely, but this goes up and down pretty nicely. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at market action here. One thing we noticed as we look through the ETF is Nasdaq is a little bit weaker today. Let's look at Nasdaq and see what we can buy in these Nasdaq 100 stocks here. Let's look at Nasdaq 100. We want low RSI and we want positive gross margin, and we want low debt candidates. We're getting stronger candidates now. As you can scan through, we got a good set of stocks here, and we also want volume greater than 1 mil. Let's also sort this and say we want volume greater than 1 million shares traded. So now we're getting a shorter list here. So as you can scan through all great names here, look, nice sales growth quarter over quarter, nice gross margin. Many of these companies have got positive net margin, fundamentally safe. You could buy these names here. And look, RSI is very low. That tells you stocks are really sold off at these levels. I think at these levels, we should look at some of these names. Many of you are not very comfortable with the Chinese names like JD.com. You could skip that one. Instead, look at stocks like AMD here and Seattle Genetics. Lululemon is a high octane stock here. It's also a good one to buy at these levels. And we got ASML, again, a great one here. Stock has been pulling off late. It's a good one to buy. And we got a few more like Insight, one of my favorite here. And as you can see here, many great names here in the Nasdaq, all dropped off here. Some of them are trying to go higher, as you can see here. But given low RSI, I would be buying some of these names here and go from there. Pay attention to the volume here. As an example, JD.com, nice volume, more than double normal volume. And we got nice volume in Seattle Genetics or CGen here, more than 1.5 times normal volume. And we got one more in ISRG. ISRG is a great medical device company. They help with the, you know, operating your spine and with their Da Vinci system. Actually, they have a nice artificial intelligence based system here. I think it's a great one to buy. And as we can scan through, we got a few more here. Keep watching. We got Checkpoint. Finally, Checkpoint is showing some strength here. This stock has not done well in past 2 years or so. And then you got a few more as you can scan through here. Dia trying to go higher with a nice volume, as you can see here. And we got Checkpoint we talked about already. So these are the great Nasdaq stock you could still buy at these levels and go from there. And what we'll do is we'll also look at a few more pattern. I know many of you like to buy high stocks with a high short ratio. Let's look at some of those and go from there. So let's look at volume greater than 1 million, and we want high short ratio names. And as you can see here, we got those names here with stocks with the high short ratio. Look, these are all the great names here. And all of these have got high short ratio. What I will do is we'll try to make it even stronger. We'll say we want low RSI and we want positive gross margin. We'll remove some of the weak links here. Now we are getting stronger candidates, as you can see here. So we could look at these names here and slowly, these are mainly for folks who want to play the, short squeeze game here. Some of these are low price stocks. Some of these are nice stocks. I love stocks like Docusign here, which is a great one. Not sure who would short this stock big time here, but it's a great one to buy at these levels. As we scan through here, we got a Zscaler. Zscaler has a nice 9% short ratio. Let's do one thing. Let's sort by short ratio, highest short ratio on top here. So you could take a look at that. So let's say we want a short ratio, highest on top. There you go. So now we get the highest short ratio on top here. Look, we got Tattooed Chef $15 stock here. High short ratio 37% and low RSI. This can go higher. And Blink Charging, again one of my favorite here, $32 stock here. Look, high short ratio and it's got nice sales growth and gross margin. And same story with Beyond Meat, again a great stock here, and so on and so forth. I think it's a great list here. We could look at some of these names and play the short squeeze game and keep watching the stocks which are doing nicely in one day those are the ones which are trying to go higher. And also look at stocks which are doing well in 5 day. These are also can this can also go higher and create a nice short squeeze. And we got few more as you can scan through. So what we'll do next is, look, we got good RX here, one of the great stock here, high short ratio. You could buy this one also, given it's trying to go higher in 10 day. So next what we'll do is we'll look at stocks that are beaten down big time and trying to go higher. So with that, let's do a auto filter here, and volume greater than 1 million shares traded. And let's say we want to look at the stocks which are below 52-week low here. So we got our list here. These are all the stocks which are below 52-week low here. And let's say we want positive gross margin and low RSI. Look, we don't have too many stocks here. We got a handful of stocks, and many of these are penny stocks. Let's ignore some of these penny stocks here and go after a little more high price stock here. So with that, we got our list here. These are all the stocks which are below 52-week low. And look, keep watching the gross margin. All of these have got nice gross margin, and out of this only Chewy has got a nice quarter over quarter sales growth and gross margin. This satisfies the rule of 40 here. That could be a good one to buy. And you got Jack here. This company is buying one of the other company here. That's why stock came down. It could be okay to buy at these levels here. So with that, what we'll do next is we'll look at the stocks that are down in from 200-day moving average, and do the same thing here. So with that, let's go here and say we want volume greater than 1 million shares traded, and we want stocks that are below its 200-day moving average. So we got our list here. These are all the names. Let's also make sure we got low RSI and low gross margin, positive gross margin here. So we're getting the subset of the names here. Because the list is a little bit bigger here, let's go after stronger candidates. Let's say we want positive sales growth and low debt. So we will even get stronger candidates here. So with that, this is a short list of candidates here with the nice sales growth, nice gross margin. These stocks are below their 200-day moving average. Good candidates. What we'll do now is we'll see which of these stocks are trying to go higher or above 10-day moving average slowly. Those could be the good ones to pick up. They are turning around at this time. So as you can see here, these are the names which are trying to turn around in it. They are trying to go above 10-day moving average, but they are right now below 200-day moving average. These are the turnaround stocks. Great stocks with nice fundamentals, as you can see here, nice sales growth and nice gross margin. Many of these satisfy rule of 40. I'd be looking at stocks like parts.com here. Smartsheet is a good one. Look, we got our favorite video gaming stocks like EA here, and we got Zynga again, a good one here. And in all great stocks, these stocks work. You could take a look at these and see if it's worth buying, and take it from there. Keep watching the volume leaders here. We got here checkpoint, nice volume leader, and we got few more with the nice volume here. Yext, Stanley Black and Decker, as well as Smartsheet got nice volume. And we got one more here with the FIS Fidelity. It's a great stock, again nice volume here. And we got two more with nice volume here. We got S, SG blocks here with the low price stock here, nice volume. And we got DRH again, a nice volume here, along with the OEG. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at the stocks that are below 100-day moving average and go from there. So we'll apply same methodology here. Stocks that are below 100-day moving average or 120-day moving average. And let's also go after some quality here, low debt, and volume. I think we already have the volume filter here. Let's also go for a positive sales here. Eliminate some more weaker candidates. I think we're getting some nice candidates here. And we can also say we want the stocks that are going higher in about 10-day moving average. So these, okay, we don't have any stocks here that are going. Oh, we do have here. So as you can see here, it's many of the same stocks as you saw earlier. These are the names that are going higher. They're below 120-day moving average, but trying to go higher, than 10-day moving average. All great names here. I like stocks like Octa here, a great one here, and we got few more like BDX is one of my favorite, and we've got a few more as you can scan through. J&J is a great one here, and Monster is a good one. Disney is a great stock recovery play here, had a nice run today as you can see here, and we got a few more as you can scan through. All great ones. You could see if you can buy some of these names here and take it from there. And what we'll do next is, I know many of you like to buy put options below the current stock price. Let's look at some of those names where you can buy some put option. So to buy put option, we got to make sure stock price is at least over $30, so that we get some nice premium. And we also need a high IV percentile. There you go, high IV, and we need low RSI. And let's make sure you got nice positive gross margin, so that way these are stronger candidates. And let's sort it by high IV on top here, so you can look at the high IV candidates on the top. There you go. So as you can scan through here, we got stronger candidates now. Because of the market volatility, we got a lot of great stocks with the high IV percentile. You could look at some of these names here, and if the stock price is high, like MongoDB, you could sell some put credits under the current stock price and go from there. And same story with stocks like Lululemon. One thing I like about this list is you could either buy the stocks, these are all great companies, fundamentally sound as you can see here, or you could buy sell some put option under the stock price and make some money that way. Either way, these are the strong candidates, whether you want to buy stock outright or whether you want to sell some put options under the stock price. So with that, we'll wrap it up today and take it from there. As usual, please watch these stronger candidates. I know many of you may not like weaker candidates, but go after the quality when the market is down and take it from there. With that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading.